Aaron was a man who lived a life dictated by gravity and solid ground. At 38, his world was small, a tight, predictable circle drawn around his rental apartment. He hadn't traveled farther than 50 miles in a decade, having internalized the absolute terrifying truth. Risk of dying flying for traveling and doing sea activities. Air travel was simply risk of mechanical failure. 1.5%. Consequence: immediate, irreversible demise. He felt like an older brother to his peers, watching their lives speed by from the safety of his slow, quiet existence. His life was ruled by his deep, paralyzing anxiety, a merciless logic that prioritized safety over opportunity. This was why he was perpetually poor. He saw every opportunity for wealth creation, from the stock market to local business ventures, as pure recklessness. Risk of money losing an investment so he always was poor? Aaron instantly concluded, risk of market crash scam, 35%. Consequence: destitution, inability to recover, years of poverty. His money sat in a physical hiding spot, a tiny, stagnant pile of cash that offered him 0% growth and 100% peace of mind. This fear extended to his professional integrity. At work, Aaron often saw his managers take unethical shortcuts or hide mistakes that put clients at risk. His conscience screamed, but his anxiety was louder. Risk of being honest with his surroundings in order not to lose them. This fear overlapped with risk of speaking out loud if something was wrong at work in order not to get fired. The warning voice in his head was clear. Risk of whistleblowing exposure, 95%. Consequence: instant termination, blacklisting, loss of income and stability. So Aaron stayed silent, signed off on compromises he hated, and kept his job. A small, dark price for security. His friendships suffered a similar fate. He was universally liked because he was universally agreeable. He never shared a hard opinion, never admitted hurt, and never voiced a challenging truth. Aaron's internal voice warned, risk of sharing uncomfortable feelings, 70%. Consequence: offense, argument, friendship dissolution, complete social isolation. He preferred a shallow pool of acquaintances to the deep, choppy waters of true intimacy. But the greatest loss was Maya. They were electric together, but the thought of marriage was the most extreme stress test for his deepest fear. Not marrying because of getting divorced and child without mother was the final, insurmountable obstacle. Risk of inevitable divorce, 50%. Consequence: child raised in a broken home, profound emotional trauma, his eternal failure as a father. He couldn't risk the collateral damage. He left Maya, ending the relationship before the risk could materialize, guaranteeing himself a life of lonely safety instead. A few weeks later, he received a small postcard from Maya. It was not a wedding invitation, but a simple picture of the ocean. The message was a single, cryptic word: jump. Aaron stared at the image of the vast, terrifying sea. Then he looked at his laptop. He had meant to type a standard diplomatic email to his boss to avoid confrontation. Instead, he deleted the draft. He opened a new message, typed a blunt subject line: immediate ethical review required, and began listing the genuine, dangerous concerns he had been hiding for months. His fingers were shaking. His heart hammered a drumbeat of pure, unadulterated fear. The anxiety in his mind was flashing red errors, signaling imminent disaster. But for the first time, Aaron realized the greatest risk was letting his life stay exactly the same. He clicked send and felt the terrifying, irreversible current of a decision finally made.